Yo, what's up everybody? It's your boy DecepySwag, aka Decepi, and today we got a special one for you, a quick little video, or let me not say quick, I don't know how long it's gonna be, but something light, something chill. With Friday Digital, they did an interview with Yasayuki Oda talking about Garo, City of the Wolves, and yeah, you're gonna see what he had to say. From what I'm hearing, he has some good tidbits, some behind the scenes stuff about how they go about picking characters, and maybe some other things you may find interesting. But as always, if you enjoy the content, like, comment, subscribe, and let's get straight to it. SNK producer reveals behind the scenes details of the popular fighting game Garo Densetsu, which is being revived for the first time in 26 years. Man, that's a long time ago. Yeah, and then the Buster Wolf looks insane. They made it even bigger, which is good. Alright, so it starts with fighting games, which became a social fad in the 1990s, and once again becoming popular around the world in the Reiwa era. Last year, new titles in the long-standing and widely popular Street Fighter series Capcom and Tekken series Bandai Namco Entertainment were released and became huge hits, attracting young fans and helping to spread the game through streamers' broadcasts. Furthermore, in esports, which has been gaining attention in recent years, a world tournament will be held in Saudi Arabia this summer with a total prize pool of over $60 million, approximately 9.2 billion yen. And with the qualifying rounds underway, the scene is only heating up. In the midst of all this, SNK, a leading fighting game manufacturer, is reviving the still popular Fatal Fury series after 26 years. With a long and venerable legacy, SNK continues to lead the modern fighting game culture. We asked Yasayuki Oda, producer of the first software development division, who oversees the entire production process at SNK, to explain the cutting edge of fighting games. Okay. Nice intro. Alright, so foreshadowing is resolved after 26 years. What kind of history does the Garo Densetsu series have as a game? Okay. Oda's quoted saying, the first game released in 1991. In the 90s, there was a fighting game boom, and the atmosphere at game arcades at the time was that the Garo series was one of the IPs that could rival the Street Fighter series that started that boom. True, at the time, 90s, everybody was making fighting games, and just, if you was a gaming company of some sorts, you had to make a fighting game. And Street Fighter was, at the time, at the top dog of that. The world of Garo has expanded beyond game arcades to include home games, anime, and guest appearances in other company games. The previous game in the series, Garo Mark of the Wolves, hereafter referred to as MOTW, was released in 1999, and its sequel, Garo City of the Wolves, is currently in development and scheduled for release in early 2025. So we got the poster. So we still don't have a hard date yet as far as when it comes out, like a set date, but it's still early 2025. So my guess is going to be, I'm guessing February, March, but I'm hoping February because my birthday is in February, so that'd be kind of cool. This is a sick poster. Link to the article will be in the description. All right, so the next question is, why has it been 26 years since the previous film? Good question. We've received a lot of requests for a new Fatal Fury game, not only from Japan, but also from America, Mexico, and various European countries. So we've been thinking about doing it. To be honest, I've said, but as the company structure has changed and the staff has changed, we've been able to make the latest installments of popular series like The King of Fighters and Samurai Shodown, and now it's finally our turn. The plot threads that were left unresolved in the previous work, Mark of the Wolves, will be brought to a proper conclusion this time. Okay, so that's what's up, So basically he's saying, we wanted to come around and make another Fatal Fury game, but things wasn't allowing at the time. They held the priorities with KOF and Sam Show. They got those out the way, so now they can do a sequel to Mark of the Wolves. You know, staff has changed, the infrastructure has changed over at SNK, as far as, I guess, the internal workings and stuff that allowed them to do this now. So that's what's up. Next question, what kind of characters will be participating in this work? That's a good question. Because it's a sequel to Mark of the Wolves, there will be characters from the previous game, of course, but also completely new characters and some surprise characters that will make you go, oh? We're also planning on releasing them as additional downloadable content after the game's release, so please look forward to it. I like that. I like that he said that, for two reasons. Obviously, Freeman fanboys, if you're out there, you're watching this, you know, I'm one of the people waving the flag. All right, I'm fighting a good fight for us. There's a chance the boy can come back based off that comment. So previous characters and stuff, it's a good chance they'll come back. Okay. Second important thing, the DLC. I know a lot of people roll their eyes when they hear DLC, but look, it is what it is. You gotta get that money. But that's cool that they have a plan for post-release, and hopefully it'll be a steady stream of content and characters being added, like how Street Fighter does it. Excuse me, how they do it with their seasons and the characters and stuff, and much like how they did with KOF 15. So that's good. And I got an image of Hotaru fighting Preacher. Let me know in the comments, who are you planning on playing right now? Vox or Beachnay, Hotaru, Terry, Rock, T-Zark, Marco, any of those characters, let me know down below. I'm thinking I'm playing Rock, and man, I'm gonna play everyone actually. Preacher, Rock, Vox. I'm gonna try the whole cast, but probably stick with Rock and Preacher, maybe Vox, you know, or maybe Terry. Let's see. Next question. How do you go about selecting and creating characters? Okay, we're getting an idea in the mind of how they do this stuff. Oda says, this isn't limited to Seed of the Wolves, but I think about two patterns, a dramatic position and playability. One is to think about techniques based on the personality of the character in the story. Another is to think about it from a playability perspective. Like, if you want a big character for the game, you should make him good at throwing techniques. Makes sense. A feature of City of the Wolves is that a large proportion of characters were born from a dramatic position. This is what makes this series unique, and I think it's the reason why users have loved it for so long. Okay, so they think about that, the type of character, how they look and stuff. It's like, okay, what fits for them? Okay, you're a gigantic character like T-Zark or something. You would assume they're good at throws, or that's their specialty and stuff like that. But I like with T-Zark, it's not just me throw good, he's a luchador. He has wrestling moves and stuff. And as a big wrestling fan, you recognize a lot of those: the Irish whip, suplexes, tombstones, body splash, you know, frog splash, all of those. So I like that. Next question is, what is the concept of this work in one word? Oda says, in our case, I think there's a strong image of KOF as a team battle, but this is different. It is the definitive one-on-one fighting game. The system is deep and players can play in their own style. It also has a control system called Smart Style that is easy for beginners to play, which is good. I'm glad they added it. He goes on to say, also we have included various content so that people who are not used to fighting games can play casually, and also so that people can enjoy it by themselves. So I believe this is them taking a page out of Street Fighter's book, and I don't want to just say Street Fighter, but just overall Tekken, Street Fighter, and Grand Blue. I'm gonna shout out Grand Blue especially. Fighting games nowadays have to come correct with their content and replayability. Replayability is very important, and not everyone wants to just grind rank. Not everybody is trying to be the best. No one wants to, or not everyone's trying to play Evo, combo breaker, all this stuff, or top 1% or 0.1% of the rank in their country or world. Sometimes a lot of folks just want to play goofy game modes like Extreme Battle in Street Fighter 6, or do I forget what the game mode is called in Grand Blue, but it's like Fall Guys essentially and stuff like that. Just fun stuff that you can play casually with your friends or even by yourself and have a good time. So that's good. I'm glad they definitely considered that. Let's see what's the next page. All right, I got a picture of the man himself. I need that jacket. I don't know if they sell those or not. The Neo Geo jacket, tracksuits. I need that. Next question. On the other hand, do you have any plans to get involved in competitive esports? Oda says, we have held a big tournament called the SNK World Championship, the SWC, twice in the past, and the next year we hope to add City of the Wolves as an event. There are more and more tournaments in the esports world, so we will actively participate in each tournament and hope to maximize the excitement of esports in terms of both tournament management and prize money, so please look forward to it. Since it's a new game, everyone is on the same starting line, so you could say that everyone has the same chance. So essentially in this comment, what he's saying is, look forward to City of the Wolves being added to the next SWC. Probably not the one happening like 2025, because if the game is to come out early 2025, we could say around February, March, and SWC happens in April. So that's not much time to really play, I guess, for people to get used to the game and play or whatnot. They may do it, but I highly doubt it. So he may be referring to 2026 SWC. But it is good that they are looking forward as far as adding it, having to be a competitive game and an esports game. Maybe this will open an opportunity for teams to come in into the SNK community, pick up players, content creators, everything and such, and really cultivate a scene for us to maximize the popularity of the game and the community just as a whole. So that's dope. And also the final part about him saying, since it's a new game, everybody's on the same starting line. It's true. Regardless of whatever game you may have played before, it'll be a brand new game. Everybody's starting from zero as far as experience with this game specifically. It's a brand new game. It's still stuff that's carried over from Garo, Mark of the Wolves, and Real Battle and stuff like that, but it's still, from what I can tell, is still a new game unto itself. So like you said, everyone's starting from zero, starting line, all that. So good. Next comment. The other day when a video was released showing the super special move Buster Wolf, which is iconic of the popular character Terry Bogard, there was a stir with old fans voicing, "This isn't it, and the presentation is different from before." Oda says, "Is that so?" And he laughs. I thought to myself, if I release a video now, it will cause a stir. But it did. He said, "I'm sorry. We are currently making proper corrections. We are constantly brushing up not only Buster Wolf's performance, but the entire video. Please look forward to that as well." So if no one knows what he's referring to, essentially the earlier footage that we have gotten, trailers and stuff of Buster Wolf, it looked nice, but it didn't have that oomph, that impact of like what Buster Wolf should have. Like just the big, huge impact frames and stuff like that and the flash. So it seems he understands that. He understands that the fans were like, it's nice, but it ain't exactly Buster Wolf. Like we need a bit more oomph. We need some kick behind that Buster Wolf hit. And so he understands that. And they have been, I give them credit where it's due, since the initial reveal that we got, man, I think that was 2 Evils ago now, where we saw Rock and Terry for the first time, I guess, in the engine. It's gotten better and better, more polished each time. Effects added, the UI, even with the UI, the changes from trailer to trailer and stuff has been great to see that they're constantly updating the game visually, little aesthetic changes here and there, and that's good. Nice to see they're taking the critiques from the fans, constructive ones at that, and really rolling that into what they're doing. So good on them. Good job, SNK. What's the next part? How complete is it at the moment? He goes on to say, "I can't say what percentage we've made, but it's going well. When you hear fighting games, you might imagine it's a little difficult, but it's an easy to understand game with cool guys, unique guys, pretty girls, and cute girls, all playing an active role. So I hope you'll give it a try." I like that. We got cool guys, unique guys, pretty girls, cute girls. That's funny. SNK has other popular series as well. True. We have developed works such as the Art of Fighting series and the Samurai Spirit series. For those who don't know, that's Samurai Shodown. And we would like to bring together characters from each series in KOF as a culmination of the series. We can't release many titles in a year like in the past, so please stay with us for a long time. We will continue to release information online and at events. We hope you will check out our official website and social media frequently. So what he was referring to is, so let's go first off. Basically what he's saying is, look, we're gonna have some cool characters, cool guys, unique guys, pretty girls, cute girls, the whole 9 yards. So that's cool. Then he goes on to mention Art of Fighting and Samurai Spirits and how these franchises are the culmination of KOF. Like KOF would not exist without Fatal Fury, Sam Show, Samurai Spirits. There would be no KOF because KOF is the big crossover event of their franchises. So that's good that he constantly makes that a point. I noticed that in his interviews, he will make it a point to say like, yeah, KOF is great, but these are the building blocks for why we have a KOF in the first place. So I like that he does that. He brings up how they can't release a bunch of titles in a year like they used to, like back in the day, like in the 90s and 2000s. Like they used to just be churning out games every year, new, just 96, 97, 98. and then just over and over and over, like new stuff constantly. It takes a lot more time to make games nowadays, and he understands that. But I like that he mentioned Art of Fighting and Samurai Spirits, because there has been word going around, rumors. To my knowledge, nothing substantial has been like said permanently, but a new Art of Fighting game, new Samurai Spirits game, and I like the little, it's quick, it's like a little tidbit. Maybe I'm reading into it too much, but I feel like that was a little hint towards those things. So who knows, maybe we'll see a new Sam show or Art of Fighting trailer at some point in the future. But right now, City of the Wolves got the momentum. And the last comment says, at the beginning of next year, a new big fighting game title will be in the works. Fans of the genre will of course be paying attention, but for those who want to start playing the fighting games now and want to be in the spotlight in the world of esports, this will be a great opportunity. We'll be keeping our eyes on it. Nice. And that'll be it for the interview. It says interview and text by Miyu Kurusu. So shout out to Miyu Kurusu. And just want to take a moment to look at this image. You got the big homie Rome. You got Rome there. Damn, there's a lot of people here. The Game Goons. You see Taj Garo in the background and other folks. So this was just a photo from the last SWC. Angel. But yeah, great interview. Great interview. Shout out to the folks over at Friday Digital. Again, link will be in the description if you want to check it out for yourselves. But overall, just good to hear. A lot of this stuff that you may already have known or assumed, but it's still nice to hear from the producer himself. Like, yeah, we're gonna have characters, DLC. We're gonna be bringing back characters from the previous game. We're gonna be incorporating new characters. We may see characters from the Garo 2 that never really got made. Those sprite sheets, I'll probably throw an image up on the screen. A lot of those characters people thought were interesting that we haven't seen yet. Some people think Preacher is supposed to be a reworking of that girl with the orange pants that was supposed to be Joe's student. She could be, or they could maybe bring her back in some way, maybe one of Joe's other students or a student of another school and a rival to Preacher. Who knows? But we'll say, like I said, overall great interview. I'm hyped for the game. I'm really looking forward to it. Comment down below, what are your thoughts? You know, question of the day, what are your thoughts on all this? Are you looking forward to the game even more now? You learned something new about this? Does it make you interested even more for down the line of KOF 16? I might do a video about KOF 16, but again, for now, City of the Wolves got the attention on lock for the community, and I'm hyped for it. I can't wait for Evo. Evo is just around the corner at the time of this video. It's this weekend. I'm sure they're gonna have something in store for us, and yeah, it's a great time to be an SNK fan. But I'm gonna get out of here. It's your boy DecepySwag, aka Deceppy. I'm gonna catch y'all to the next one. Peace.